This is edition 2 of Marlins Minute, where I, Christian Chase, will be covering everything you need to know about the Marlins game that just happened in just a few minutes. In today's game, in the first game of a 3-game set with the New York Mets, the Miami Marlins brought Nick Neidert to the mound versus the Mets' Taijuan Walker. And in much like what we expected, there was a pitcher's duel that ensued. Neidert went 4 1/3 innings of one-run ball, looking great. He did walk 5 guys, but worked his way out of trouble multiple times, with Starling Marte making a great play in center field to prevent any further damage throughout the game. Taijuan Walker, through 6 innings, made quick work of the Marlins lineup in what seems to be a completely debilitated lineup in general. He went 6 innings of shutout ball before finally the Marlins put something together in the 6th inning against him. A Corey Dickerson double scored the first run of the game for the Marlins, which eventually led to Jesus Aguilar singling him in to take a 2-1 lead. And with Ross Detweiler and Yimi Garcia dealing out of the bullpen, it looked like smooth sailing for the Marlins to get finally back on track, even if the bats hadn't. But in the 9th inning, everything changed when the Marlins closer Anthony Bass came in to seal the deal. And against Jeff McNeil in the first at-bat of the inning, McNeil took an Anthony Bass sinker about 400 feet to right field to tie the game at 2. And if this already wasn't deflating enough, Guillorme hit a single pinch hitting off the bench, which led to a Brandon Nimmo double. And before the Marlins knew it, with 1 out, they had to walk Francisco Lindor to load the bases. And with bases loaded, 1 out, 2 strikes on Michael Conforto, Anthony Bass threw a pitch that looked like strike 3. But Michael Conforto leaned into the pitch, allowing it to graze his elbow. And in any normal circumstance, this batter would be called out. But the umpires decided that this would be called a hit by pitch, resulting in a Marlins loss. Even after reviewing it with MLB, they still decided to keep the same result. And for a Marlins team that has been completely struggling to start the season, this is the most deflating thing that could have possibly happened to not only the team, but to Marlins fans. They now sit at 1-6 to start the season. And with a closer problem on top of multiple other bullpen problems and bats that just can't seem to figure it out, the Marlins are nowhere near the team they even were last year. And it may prove that this team way exceeded expectations way too soon. It may show that this Marlins team has a long road ahead before they are actually competitors. With these next 5 games against division rivals Mets and Braves ahead, if the Marlins don't put the pieces back together, we could be in for a long season.